Welcome to another Age of Empires 4 casted game. We have in the classic color yellow playing as the Order of the Dragon, it's Beastie. And in the color red playing as the Delhi Sultanate, it's Sass. How are you doing, everybody? If you are enjoying this video, don't forget to give a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I have plenty of casted games coming in every single day from top level players like this ones. So let's get started. Order of the Dragon, a civilization that usually you see it like they go to the late game and they crush their opponent with Palace of Swabia, you know, they want to go Castle Age. And that's usually the strategy you will find from Order of the Dragon, from Holy Roman Empire. But when playing Order of the Dragon, it's a different civilization, you know, because you have access to units that are a little bit different. And maybe the archers are one of the most notorious unit for the Order of the Dragon. Extremely strong, extremely strong. So let's see how Beastie plays this out against the Delhi, a civilization that is very aggressive. I will guess that he will either go Castle Age, let him have the map control and then go from there, or maybe fight in Feudal. I don't know, let's see. Now, I got a very strange weekend. My wife is Chinese. I'm in China now. We love both to dance. We dance bachata and salsa. I'm from Peru, so we had a blast when we went in Peru, like 1.5 years just dancing every single day. And that's not an opportunity you have in China that much. So there was an event here, salsa bachata event in one of the south cities in China. It's a big one, and it's like I just came from that place. We just traveled there, and then suddenly it's like the event is there. I actually want to go, and I just wanted to stay home. So she went there to the event to dance, and I just stay at home, and I'm having a great time with Age of Empires. You know, when the wife is not here, you can just relax a little bit. You don't need to worry about many stuff. Like what she wants. Maybe she wants to do something. Maybe she wants to go out for a coffee or whatever. And I'm having a blast. I'm playing a lot of ranked games, and I'm playing a lot of Order of the Dragon. It's been really fun. So Beastie opening up with the main work palace. Now this is where things start getting a little bit different, because Order of the Dragon is different from the Holy Roman Empire. Usually Holy Roman Empire will never open with this. Usually Akron Chapel, boost the economy of the villagers, go Castle Age immediately. But Order of the Dragon gives so many alternatives to the playstyle of Holy Roman Empire. So let's see how it goes. Sass aging up with 4 villagers, gonna be the Tower of Victory. No surprise, you know, this is the go-to landmark. We've seen the Dome of Fate from time to time lately as an alternative, but we don't really see it that often. I remember there is a game I cast with, I think it was Poppy Paw. He went like 2 TC Delhi, Dome of Fate, House of Learning. It was like off the script. Like, wow, that was a really interesting game. Go check it out. I think it's the one that has like almost 5,000 foot a minute per minute. It's crazy. It's a crazy game. So let's take a look at the sacred sites. They are all very close to each other, actually. Usually you find like a sacred site in the top of the map, and you know, it's kind of annoying because the priest needs to walk a lot. Well, I should say the scholars need to walk a lot to get to the sacred sites. But here, I find Delhi has a very interesting situation where all the sacred sites are really close, which means most likely he will be able to defend them. BC already going for the stone, probably going to put an outpost here on the gold. It's opening up with this table. Let's take a look at his opponent. it's also opening up with the stable. It's gonna be the Gassy Raiders against the Gilded Horseman. And he also has a very early wheelbarrow, so should be having a pretty good time. Both players with wheelbarrow, but mostly because Delhi is just free, you know. Get it for free, just take some time. Just, you know, the best things in life usually happens slowly. And Delhi is one of those people who believe in that philosophy. No units there for Beastie yet. He doesn't have the resource for that yet. Let's take a look at Delhi's base. I'm trying to not move the camera that much. Let me know in the comments if it's better. Just because it's an habit that you get from playing the game, that you need to move the camera from one place to another just to check everything. But in the casted game, it's a little bit more of a relaxed environment where I need to check what's going on. So sometimes the camera is like, force of bad habit, the camera is just going from every direction, and that's not very pleasant to see. So that's one thing I saw in the EGCTV tournaments. They all actually have one guy who only moved the camera, which is very interesting, because like you have two casters, which it's great because they can give different insights, and if you don't know what to say, the other person can help you. Gold's gonna get denied here. And they also have a guy for camera, so I find it, wow, this is really amazing. And I'm here doing all the tree stuff, playing the role of two casters and one camera at the same time. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard, but not impossible to learn. Let's sure we make it work. Horseman goes out for Beastie. Finally, the first horseman. Now this is a big boy. This is a big boy. 250 HP. We're gonna see a spearman going out for Beastie. Hopefully archery range already there for Sass. Yes, it is. Already 3 archers on the field. Take a look at Beastie's vision. He's there with the scout, probably going to get some value from this horseman. See which resource is exposed. It's the berries are a little bit exposed. The wood line, it's a little bit in the range of the TC. Well, it is in the range of the TC, so you cannot do much. And Beastie notices this and just decides to back off. 2 horsemen are already on the field. Remember, this horseman is quite strong. Also, with the Mainward Palace, you get access to these upgrades much cheaper. So he's gonna have a good time with the gold. He won't need to invest much gold into the military. Just enough for upgrades, and the rest should be gold to wood. But anyway, we're 8 minutes into the game. Let's check the inconfirmed minute. The Gassy Riders are starting to grow in numbers. You don't really want to fight here. Sheep's gonna join the battle. Classic stuff. And then the horseman will manage to find some villagers, but didn't commit to this. He doesn't want to lose HP on those horsemen. He wants to wait for his army. Already 3 horsemen there. Also, we're starting to see man-at-arms on the mix here, which is definitely a good unit you can have against the Delhi, because they really don't have any kind of unit to deal with man-at-arms. Take a look at the Gassy Raiders. Actually do extra damage to heavy, but only 2, right? So it's not like a big deal. It's not like a hard counter or anything. They're just a little bit better than the average horseman. Beast is gonna be having pretty much everything. Spearman, archers, horseman, man-at-arms, you name it. Sacred Site's gonna be capturing the middle. Palisade walls also start being built. It's gonna be capturing one by one. Like there's another one coming here. Now those scholars are really fast. They're in a hurry, they're on a mission. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4 horsemen actually. Now that's a mass that this likes watching 8 horsemen, right? It's not necessarily the same, like Order of the Dragon. Order of the Dragon just duplicates in number and that's it. That's how you're gonna take it. It's actually much more than that, because more HP means more units won't be able to die by a single hit when there is critical mass. Like if there's a lot of archers, most likely a horseman may die, but Order of the Dragon not really. So It's not really black and white, they just strong boys, they're just the strong boys. Spearman managed to get the Gassy Raider here, and also Man-at-Arms also on the field. Gonna have to back off, there's a lot of archers here. Like, more units will come here. Meanwhile, the raiding here for Beastie looks like he will use the Horseman for raiding, and the Spearman and the rest of the units for defending those sacred sites. Well, most likely attacking, or you know what I mean. +1 range attack going for the archers. More archers coming soon. Let's check his production. Only one of each production building. The 111. Gonna be having a good time. And when we check military numbers, we're actually very equal. And actually, army value for Beast is higher. Those Man-at-Arms are a little bit expensive, as well as the Horsemen. So, looks like an equal fight here in numbers, but these guys are heavy. Look at this guy, 125 health. These are really strong units. Gonna spare the life, Spearman says, I don't care. Now looks like they're gonna take the sacred site. No sacred site in the north having captured. BC actually going for the boar. We have seen this before with only 5 villagers and an outpost. Makes it, you know, perfect for the Order of the Dragon, just because you can get the boar safely. Right? You can put all those villagers in the outpost in the case of raiding. And you have enough villagers to take down a boar, because they are stronger, so you don't have any problem with that. Like, this sacred site in the middle is gonna be trying to get the capture here. Already, sacred site being the capture on the south of the map. This one also gonna be the capture. More units coming from bot players. Let's take a look at Delhi's base. 2 blacksmiths, more barracks. This is a guy committed to fight. This is a guy who wants to stay in the feudal age and is not in a hurry, because he can produce a lot of units, and we see an even distribution of military numbers. It's just a matter of, like, you want to extend your feudal age, you want to control the sacred sites so you can get gold, and you're just having a really good time there. Like, Horseman gonna be able to get the Scholar, not gonna happen here. Spearman already there, gonna have to retreat. Meanwhile, military numbers going up for Beastie. Also, bot players having the feudal wars here. Honestly, I've been missing the feudal wars just because I didn't see them that often. And this is a really extended feudal fight. Already 30 minutes into the game, no one has even go castle age. It's very cool. I miss those. I miss those. Archer. Gonna do nothing to that Horseman. You actually have 3 damage armor, 3 range armor, so his archers gonna do. Let's take a look at the archer. 6, just gonna do 3 damage to the Horseman. And now the Man-at-Arms. Now this is a unit that is scary. The Man-at-Arms are quite strong here in the feudal age. Just because you have 3 melee defense, 4 range armor. They just strong, you know? But they have the special upgrade that you get from the main word palace is 20% less damage while below 20% health. So it's I don't know if it's a big deal, but I learned in RTS that every small difference can count in battles. And now we see a big clash here coming from both sides. Man-at-Arms going for the south. Archer's gonna be melting the Delhi's force. Look at those, look at that speed. Look at the speed of archers. A Man-at-Arms just gonna tank the damage here, and the archers are just gonna do DPS. SAS don't have any kind of unit to deal with those Man-at-Arms here. And now the archers are gonna focus on the other archers. And the Gassy Raiders will actually get there, but the archers are gonna kite, and the Man-at-Arms are actually doing a lot of damage to the archers in the back. Look at those archers dealing with Gassy Raiders like nothing. And now the Man-at-Arms. And look at the military count. It's like Beastie didn't lose anything. Sacred victory approaching. But the numbers are really low for SAS in terms of military, almost double for the Holy Roman Empire. I mean, the Order of the Dragon. Already 3 sacred sites and having that gold. And now how you can deal with this? If you go castle, you could have knights and you can deal with this, but your economy just not gonna be that great to deal with that much. This army here is huge. It's gonna be only Man-at-Arms and archers. That's how it's gonna be. And now the Man-at-Arms gonna be taking all the damage again. Archers gonna try to kill the other archers, but you know, they just have so much HP. And just like that, SAS taps out. Beastie showing how good the Order of the Dragon can be in the feudal age.